Hey everybody, welcome to the Rave TV. My name is Trevor, and we're here with the ACM New Artist of the Year nominee, Brett Eldredge. How you doing, man?
What's going on, brother?
Not too much. Welcome to Milwaukee. How you been?
I love coming to Milwaukee, man. This is
Do
my
you?
second time playing here, and it's just it's always a great time. Or at least the first time was, and I'm sure tonight is another step up. We've moved up to the real big room
I
upstairs.
bet it is. That's a big
and
room.
it's a giant room, and it's just a really cool environment. And we did sound check. It sounds great. The band's ready to party and have fun.
Awesome.
Bring the heat. Let's do it.
Awesome. You're here with a couple other
Yes.
pretty cool dudes, huh?
Yeah. Chase Rice and Billy Carrington. They're both good friends of mine. This is our third week on the tour, and it's easy breezy, man. It's such a chill tour, and everybody's just fun and
Cool.
and relaxed. So I mean, I'm having a blast, man.
Awesome. How long are you on tour with them for?
We're on this till May, and then we go on tour with Keith Urban in the summer.
Oh man, that's got to be
Yeah.
really good, huh?
So I'm living out my dream, man. I am a huge Keith Urban fan, and I got to tour with him in Canada.
Yeah.
In January, and then he asked us to come out in the summer tour. So we're gonna go do that, and it's going great, man.
Oh, that's
having
nuts,
fun,
dude.
and it's all over the summer amphitheaters and stuff, and
sure.
that's my favorite time of year to play. So I'm excited.
Is that kind of weird going from like one level to the next and like?
Man, I love it. I love playing a songwriter show with 100 people in the crowd.
Right.
I love playing an arena show with 20,000. I love playing a stadium with. I don't care. It's fun.
As long as
I
you're
love
out
the fact
there.
that you can try. I love coming back and playing a club.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
like you just switch it all up, and it's great. And there's so many different things you can get from each and every crowd.
Yeah.
That it's a great experience, and it makes the job amazing.
Awesome. Now, one thing before doing this interview, I looked up some YouTube videos, and pretty funny guy. You're on YouTube, Instagram,
Yep.
Twitter, all that good stuff.
Yep.
Now, was it the couch sessions?
Yeah, I'm about to bring those back.
How'd you do that? What made you think
well,
of doing those things?
I love lounging on the couch just like this, and I go home, and I just I come home from the road, and I'm home for 2 days, and all I want to do, because all I've been doing is being around people and playing shows and so much energy, and I love all that.
Right.
But I love to just go back and watch TV shows that I taped and play guitar on the couch and write songs on the couch, whatever. Just be in
That's
my own
cool.
world. It's like, well, why don't I just start recording my own thing right here on the couch, and started recording those jams on the couch. So I might have just wrote the song that day, and I'll play it on the
Yeah.
couch, or a song from my album, and I'll play it on the couch, and it's just became the couch sessions. And I let him. I gave him a breather for a minute, and now I'm about to bring him back. So
Yeah, got the demand for it back
yes,
up. Yeah.
yes.
Awesome. Now, speaking of YouTube, do you ever go check out, like on your downtime, people like covering your songs at all?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
Are you? What do you
It's
think about
so
that?
weird.
Is
I watch them all the time. There's usually a couple new ones every day of somebody covering
Yeah.
one of the songs, which I'm still not used to, because it's so funny that people get inspired to sing from hearing one of your songs and going and playing it on their
Oh,
computer
yeah.
and letting other people hear them sing it, and they put their own little swing on it. I saw two 5 and 7-year-old little girls singing Beat of the Music the other day, and they were dancing around their living room. Their mom was videoing it, and they knew the words probably better than I did. And it was just so funny to see everybody, how
for
music
sure.
moves people and makes them want to go up there and sing it, and they come for their living room or wherever they're at, and while they're, it's cool.
Awesome. Now, who are some of the people that inspired you? I mean, I like Frank Sinatra. But
Yeah.
how about like guys that you would want to go on tour with, like a dream tour type thing? Like if you could do it, who would it be?
Man, it's so weird. I mean, I'm not saying this because I'm on it, but that Keith Urban tour is definitely a dream tour for me.
Awesome.
If you've ever seen him live, you'll see that his show is one of the best, energetic,
Oh, for sure. I've seen it a
amazing
couple times.
shows out there. And so ever since I saw him for the first time, and I just loved his music, but when I saw him live, I was like, he is like the top of his game. He's the best at what he does, and you leave that show with an experience,
Right.
I love to go to a show, and you go on the show and you come out and you've never seen, I go to a Bruce Springsteen show. I've never seen a show like Bruce Springsteen. I come out and I know that was that artist, and that's what
Right.
you get with somebody like Keith Urban, and so that's definitely a dream tour. So that is one that
Cool.
I'm already on it. About to be.
Now, do you take something from every show that you do? Like, I mean, it's Billy Currington tonight. There's Keith Urban. Do you take something from them, kind of like learn?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, new artist of the year. I'm sure you're still, you know
Oh,
what
never-
you're doing, but you always
You
continue.
never
learning,
stop
you know?
learning, and then
Right.
when you get older, you want to be the guy that watches the young guys and learn from them.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
So I mean, now that I'm in these growing stages, it's like, yeah, we were on tour with Taylor Swift, and I loved watching how she connected with her fans. I mean, they would listen to every
Yeah, what a
single word.
fan
If she
base,
turned her
for
head,
sure.
they'd turn their head. I mean, she is so honest with her music, and I learned that is like if you're honest with your fans, she goes up there and she says, you know, so and so broke my heart, and that's okay. I'm not afraid to tell that story, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you're that honest with your fans, they're going to be honest back, and they're going to want to hear the story even more, and it's more believable because it really happened. So
Right.
I learned that from her, and that really does connect with your fans that way, and so yeah, each and every person you take a little piece from,
Cool.
and I'm always learning.
So do you take any like past relationships or anything and put them in the songs? And would you
Oh,
ever use
yeah.
someone's name?
I never put the actual name of the song so far. You know, I'm
Right.
slowly starting to write for the next album, so you never know. But I have not dropped any
Not name
relationship
dropping
names in there. I've definitely talked about,
Be
you know.
careful.
Yeah,
You
watch
might.
out.
You might
Watch out.
do it.
But I haven't dropped any names or anything like that, but I've definitely told the stories of loves and
Yeah.
lost loves and hope to be loves and then everything else.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, speaking of like different artists, I know you like covering songs too.
Yep.
I saw you in Chicago and you did a Wallflowers song.
Yeah.
Like, how do you choose those? I mean,
It's
you've got awesome songs yourself.
Yeah.
So like, how do you put those in?
Well, you know, when you're playing a show full of your set, and especially when you're, you know, a newer artist, you know, you want to play your whole album, but then you still got time to play some more songs, and it's like, what am I going to play that, you know, let's play some stuff that inspired me. So I'll go up there and I'll play some Ray Charles, you know, and then I'll play some Bob Seger, and then, yeah, I'll play like Wallflowers that I listened to, you know, when I was in high school or in junior high. I can't remember when I listened to that, but
Yeah.
I love the Wallflowers. And like Counting Crows, I'll do Counting Crows, or, you know, or I'll do some George Strait. I'll do, you know, it's just like I'm inspired by so many different kinds of music. You got to go out there and show a little bit of piece of why you are on that stage and what got you on that stage. And so I think it's cool to be able to go up there and do some covers and show some respect to those artists and maybe put your own little spin on the song. And the crowd's familiar with it. Right away, you can start strumming a song that they know and they've heard 100 times, but do your own spin on it, and they already know the song, so they're going to sing along.
Kind of like they do your songs
on
YouTube, right?
No, okay, yeah, just like on YouTube. You're right.
That's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, since we're in Milwaukee, you're from Paris?
Yeah, Paris, Illinois.
Paris, Illinois, huh? So do you kind of feel at home here? You're
I
not
do,
too
yeah.
far?
We're only an hour, you know, a little over an hour away from Chicago, I guess.
Right.
We're not far from Chicago, and I went to school a couple of years there in the suburbs, and that's my favorite city in the world. And so to be up here, like, you know, I just got a great, like my fans really come up and show up. Like last time we were here in Milwaukee, it was like a packed house. I went out in the crowd and I jumped in the crowd, and that was one of the first times I jumped in the crowd, and I was
now,
like,
you mean jump or you stage dive?
I run out in the crowd, and then I got smashed in the middle where I couldn't even move out of it, and I was like, this is a whole nother level of experience. The fans up here are so passionate. So
awesome.
I will come back to Milwaukee anytime, and this is definitely, it's close to home right here.
That's great. Do you have family come out too?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
I got some high school or some college buddies coming tonight.
Sweet.
And you know, yeah, I've got family that show up everywhere, which is awesome. It's good to have, you know, familiar faces out in the crowd and backstage and share a little bit of this experience together, you know, because it's definitely very fortunate to be able to do this, and I want to share it with everybody. So
that's cool that you do that, man.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Awesome.
I love to do it.
So you're first number one, don't you?
Yes.
I mean, how has your life changed after that? Has it been like it's so fast, or how's it going?
It's crazy. You know, you put out a song that takes, you know, country charts, any charts really. I mean, it takes a long time for a song to get to the top.
Mm-hmm.
And so it tests your patience big time. It's like, oh my God, we got to number 42 today from number 44, and then you stay at 42, and then, you know, you gave a couple more, and it's like a long. I think it took 40-some weeks to get to number one, and so you learn a lot about patience. You also learn to not watch the charts because it'll make you go insane and never sleep at night.
Right.
But you know, from having Don't You, you know, hit the top of the charts like that, it opened a whole new world for me. I mean, you know, fans know every word of that song, but then they know my whole album's worth of songs, and that allowed them to, you know, go search after they heard Don't You, go search up my other music and got a hold of that. And now Beat of the Music, my new song out there now, has risen twice as fast as that song on the charts because people heard Don't You, and now they know my voice. So it's like, oh, I know that voice. That's Brett Eldredge's. You know, I hear that. And so that's been a great opportunity, and country radio was like just really gave me a big shot on that song, and when I needed it the most, and it really worked out, and now now it's onward and upward, hopefully.
Yeah, man. Everyone knows his name now. You know, people
Hey.
are coming to the shows. I mean,
That's cool, man. It's
living
cool.
the dream.
I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I'm ready to keep on going, but I
Cool.
try to soak it in every night and just recognize every show as a special moment and
Right.
go up there and show everybody what you got, you know.
Cool. Now, last thing would be like a musical bucket list.
Mm-hmm.
You've done the Opry. I mean, that had to have been absolutely crazy, right? I mean,
Yep.
to do
Well,
that is
Yeah, the Opry's my favorite place to play in the world. I mean,
Cool.
it's just so much history, you know. But I mean, beyond everything, you step in that circle and you're like, Johnny Cash was in the circle. Hank Williams was in the
That's
circle.
nuts.
You know, George
Yeah.
Jones was in the circle. All these, you know, Sinatra that stood on that stage. Elvis did once, and he shook his hips too much. I think they didn't let him back. But
Nice.
you know, I mean, there's been so many amazing people on that stage that
Right.
it's amazing. I want to play Red Rocks really bad. I think that's a bucket lister
I
for
just want to
sure.
go see a show,
Yeah.
man. To play it would be
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I haven't even seen a show that I've watched, you know, all the DVDs, and I've been there when the show wasn't going on. But
Right.
Red Rocks is like the coolest looking venue in the world, and,
Oh, for sure.
it's supposed to sound really awesome. So I want to go play there sooner rather than later, and then I would love to go overseas and go on a world tour someday. You know,
Cool.
I'll go down to Australia and
Have you been
everywhere.
over there before?
no, I haven't got to go there yet, but I want to go.
Good luck, man. That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
and now I'm playing with Keith Urban, so maybe he can put in a good word for me.
You can bring you to the hometown.
Yes.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming to Milwaukee, man. I hope
Good.
you have a great
It's
show.
good to be here. It's going to be a good show, man. I'm already fired up and ready to go. So let's do it.
And good luck with the nomination too.
Thank you, man.
That would
It's
be
hey,
just make
we're
you
in
go
the
even
final
much
three,
farther,
so we're in
man.
the final nominees. Hopefully, it'll
cool.
you know, it's a fan voted thing, so it's the
Right.
coolest thing in the world. Your fans, the people that come out to your shows, are the people that really believe in you enough that they want to go out there and they want to help you get along to that next level. And
Right.
So hopefully it works out, and maybe we'll be up there and have a shot
Get
at
out
winning.
and vote.
Get out and
Get out
vote.
and
Come on.
vote.
No, seriously.
Awesome.
You don't have to, but I like the other guys too. They're my friends.
Awesome. Well, thanks again.
Thank you,
man.
buddy. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Have a good one. This is Rave TV. Trevor.
Brett.
We'll see you next time. Thanks.